Hello everyone and welcome back to another siege battle here at the lovely city of Petra. Now we got a little 3v3 for you here. Let's get into the players on the field of battle and then we'll quickly go over army comps and then we'll start. We might even do a little slow-mo while we go over army comps. Anyway, this one is sent in to us by, excuse me, I just burped, Emperor Candy Katsu. He is commanding Tylus. Then we got Mr. Zippo playing as Carthage, and we have Dinave M as our Verni. Defending, we have Crapure 42 as Sparta, Jonesy as Carthage, and Cernunos? It's not like SIR space Nunos. It's CERNUNNOS as Masilla. Interesting. Anyway. Alright, so let's do some slow-mo. We'll start off on this side, and then we'll work our way on over to Tylus. So Carthage has got Colonel's Bodyguard, Iberian Swords, Libyan Infantry, Hoplites, Carthaginian Hoplites, Gallic Warriors. What are Gallic Warriors? Yeah, Gallic Warriors. Sam Knights, Libyan Hoplites, Gallic Warriors, Sam Knights, Libyans, no Noble Fighters, huh? Alright, one unit Noble Fighter, and then we got 3 Cretans, I'm assuming, Balearic, Cretan, and Cretan. I think I would have gone with 3 Cretans, but that's just me. Arverni's got some Gallic Hunters up here, trying to take out the... Oh no. What are you doing? You're shooting at the wrong thing. Okay, well, they're shooting at the wrong thing. They have a unit of Heavy Horse, let's see, Chosen Swords, Naked Warriors, big old Ballista, bunch of Chosen Swords. We got one unit of Chosen Spearmen, then we got Oathsworn and Chosen Swords. Only one unit of Oathsworn, huh? Interesting, okay. Tylus has brought with him, looks like, some light horse. We got big old Ballista, a bunch of Tribal Warriors, it looks like. One unit of Oathsworn, Tribal Warriors. Of course, we got the Celtic Slingers, Celtic Warriors. Again, more Tribal Warriors. Another unit of light horse, Thracian Warriors. Okay. Alright, let's hit regular speed. Masilla, let's see. Masilla's got Pace Lancers that we can see. 2 Cretans from Carthage. Of course, up here we got some Libyan infantry. Looks like they're finally firing at the right thing, but I mean, they're going to incur some serious losses in the process. Meanwhile, Sparta's Cretans are firing in on his Gallic Hunters over here. Honestly, I don't even know if I would bother with this anymore. I mean, they got everyone that they needed to, but still. Yeah, pull your archers back, please. Man, let's... Oh, no. Well, they'll probably come back. Libyan Infantry, I'm assuming. Iberian Swords. Yeah, Libyan Infantry. Sparta... We had eyes on Sparta for a second, and then they disappeared. What do we got over here? Oh, that's what it was up there. Libyan Infantry. Looks like Masilla is trying to get some shots off on Tylus's Ballista. Having a little bit of trouble there. Will he be able to get shots off on this one? Ooh, he's at least getting 1. So that's something. One more shot, and this is probably going to be gone. But he's having serious trouble getting to any of the other ones, though, however. I mean, the defenders could have had Arverni move some of their extra towers so that they could shoot at the crews of the walled artillery, but it is what it is. Let's see, we've got Spartan Hoplites. And we just got a little slow progression here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Don't do this. Why are you going to attack this? It's done. Stop trying to burn it down. It's not going to shoot you anymore. Now you're just going to get shot at by the Harrow Tower. And the Cretans over here, if they're still there. Oh, man. The name of this replay was basically a 2v3, so I think that tells you everything that you need to know and who potentially is screwing up a wee bit here. Alright, Tylus has managed to knock down the walls. And charge in against some Massilian troops over here. We got some Thurios spears, axe warriors. We start capturing the tower, which is good. But as you can see, it's just out of range. That's probably by design that Massilla is that far back. I would even consider, especially since we stopped, which is smart, maybe getting a unit up on the walls and coming down over here just to capture the gates. There'd be one less thing to fire at you. They wouldn't be able to sally out. You'd be able to cabin. Carthage is starting to knock down the walls. I don't know that I would send... I mean, I'm not sure why he went with some hoplites. I mean, it's personal choice, of course. But attacking, I probably would not have brought hoplites, especially Libyan hoplites. Because they're, especially compared to Sparta, they ain't that great. Oh, archers, these guys are getting chewed up pretty quickly. He needs to get guys in there to back these guys up as quickly as he can. Otherwise, they're just going to have an absolutely terrible time. And they're facing the wrong way, too. There you go. Yeah, get these Gallic warriors in here. They might have a little bit of a better time. Well, not against Sparta, actually. Never mind. Get your archers over here. Should get his archers over here, set them up. Right here. Right there. Either fire in on the Helot archers that are here, especially since they only have 125 range, so you'd be able to outgun them. Or, more importantly, fire into the back of these Heroes of Sparta. These guys are going to be a huge pain in the butt for Carthage to try and get through. Especially, oh, look at this though. Carthage managed to get some of Sparta's troops out. This is where he really needs to press. He really needs to press as much as he possibly can at this point. The problem is, though, Sparta's being backed up by defending Carthage. Especially since Arverni is just doing what, I'm not sure, but it's something. They're doing something. Tylus, on the other hand, has managed to get the majority of his forces inside. Fire! Looks like he's taking some shots at... What is he going after? Samnite Warrior is definitely a good target to go for. Especially if you can get a nice rip and roll through with the artillery round. Let's see, are these tribal slingers firing? Yes, they are. Right into these axe warriors. Thurios spears. Or is it the Gallic hunters? It's one or the other is firing into the tribal warriors. Yeah, I would... Well, they haven't lost anybody yet. They do have some pretty serious armor. I would maybe send them up now, though, just to get them into the mix. And then with my slingers, I'd focus down either the Gallic hunters or the Thurios spears. Sending up the Thurios spears. Yeah, now I would definitely send forward the tribal warriors, because they'll shoot through these guys. Start to see some more Massilla, looks like. Those are probably hoplites and orthodox swords. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Whew. Okay. So we have some more Gallic hunters, Celtic slingers, getting some side shots on these Celtic warriors. Nice. Thurios spears, Celtic warriors. He's got to move some guys up soon. I know he's trying to catch this, which I don't really blame him, but... Oh, I hate it when that happens. Did you see that? Now it's going back down again. It's going to go back up. I hate it when that happens. Let's see. Ooh, man. Squished some guys. Not a lot, though. Got some pikes. Warlock hunters are getting routed by the slingers. Basilla's going all in over here against these tribal warriors. And axe warriors and Thurio spears are getting beat up pretty good, though. Meanwhile, back over here, attacking Carthage is getting stuffed a little bit on this side because of the Heroes of Sparta. Oh no, here's Sparta pulled back. So we just got some Spartan hoplites and royal Spartans coming in, and then, of course, ooh, some Spartan pikes in the back. And we got Cretans backing them up. Over here, Lake Carthaginian hoplites getting into the side of these royal Spartans, but they're still losing, and now they're just going to get charged in the rear, which is even more unfortunate. Meanwhile, these Samnites are trying to break through these Spartan hoplites. Same over here too. These guys are actually starting to lose. Kind of blobbed up over here, and these Gallic warriors aren't. It looks like the Samnites are more engaged than the Gallics are. I think maybe like a good thing too that he could have done, at least to alleviate pressure on this side, send these Gallic warriors up onto the wall, have them drop down and charge into the back of these Spartan hoplites, just so you have a little bit of an easier time breaking these three units here. And then he doesn't really have, it seems, much of anything else. I mean, he has one other unit of Spartan pikes. He has a Spartan pikeman there, but you have all of your archers over here. Try and save ammo so you can get rid of these guys. Back over here are Verdi. Ooh, starting to break. Charge, charge, counter-charge. They're gone. Tylus is kind of being contained over here, but they managed to capture the towers. The tribal warriors are going to be able to tank most of the shots taken at them. Our Verni over here. Oh boy. Wow, this is how emboldened the defenders are on this side, although Oathsworn are starting to move, so if Carthage isn't careful, they're going to have a bad time. But the defenders are confident enough that Carthage actually sent out his general to take care of the ballista, and Carthage is, or Verni is just not really having a great time over here. This is a tough place to attack because you have the gatehouse towers and then these arrow towers too. They all kind of overlap each other. So you could potentially end up getting shot from anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4 towers at a time. So the defenders could really, and hypothetically in hindsight, they, don't really need this many guys over here. All they really need to do is plop down, 2 hoplites, maybe some other infantry to back them up at the spots where you need them, at the staircases, and then you can let the towers do most of the work. I mean, you can see that defending Carthage is doing all they can to keep them from moving forward to neutralize this. I don't really blame them. Meanwhile, back over here, Tylus's tribal warriors are just putting in some serious work. Taking on some thorax swords, axe warriors. Got some more thorax swords being moved up, but honestly, the thorax swords have better melee attack, not weapon damage, and their melee defense is not as good, or their armor. So, like, personally, I feel like it's sort of it's even between these two units. Just if you were to put them like side by side, stats wise, they're kind of the same, right? Like tribal warriors are supposed to be like kind of like throwaway units, I feel like, in my opinion, but they're not, because their armor is 95 and their melee defense is 70. So actually, and I think that they might be cheaper than thorax swords too. I could be wrong. I'm sure if someone wants to look that up, or if they know the answer off the top of their head, comment that in the comments. But I feel like that they're supposed to be on like the same level, but they're not really. but it could go either way. But definitely, the Tribal Warriors will win this in the long run. They'll take a beating, but... Alright, so look at this. Tireless is making some headway. Looks like they're really tying up Masilla over here, preventing them from being able to either shift troops around to this side to aid Sparta over here, or even to come around and attack in the rear. Especially over here. I mean, look how many units they have tied up. They have a unit of Thurio Spears, 2 unit of Thurio Spears, the Axe Warriors, and 2 Thorax Swords. As far as we know, this is the majority of Masilla's units over here, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we know that he had 13, and we'll say 14, because he probably had more Gallic hunters. So yeah, that's potentially the majority of Masilla's army. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Thorax Swords coming out of nowhere. This is some spiciness right here. Nice, well-timed by Masilla. Waited for the right moment to unleash these guys. Unfortunately, they will get rear charged by some Thracian warriors with that nasty 36 charge bonus. So, we'll see what happens. These Celtic skirmisher slingers definitely will not last. Managed to get 106 kills, though. They're probably out of ammo, and that's why they're up in everyone's business. Libyan infantry managed to somehow sneak through. I don't know if he pushed through or what. Did Sparta pull back his pikes? Strong possibility, yeah, he did. Pulled back his pikes. His Cariocle pikes, yeah. They're getting focused down hard. So it looks like Carthage is actually managing to break Sparta a little bit, which is good. I don't know where he thinks he's going with the General's Bodyguard. No, don't do it. Don't pull through. Man. That was questionable. So you can see, now there's even more of a gap actually, now that he straightened his line out. So before that, there was just the slightest a gap, but to put, that's a tough call. I would say that he did kind of push through a little bit, but that's just me. So looks like Arverni remembered that he had heavy horse and charged after Carthage's general. Didn't really pan out all that well. Arverni is just really struggling in the worst way. He has his archers. They only have 25, or only 13 kills. And they're in combat already. They probably were using fire arrows most of the time. I just realized that I got the number wrong over here for the skirmish, for the slingers. 59 kills, and they were in combat. Probably had no choice. Looks like Sparta's kind of getting stuck here. And that's not going to bode well in the long run. Sparta's being contained, and now it's up to whatever is left of Masilla and defending Carthage to defend this, the capture point. Tribal warriors are starting to break, getting shot at by this arrow tower. That's unfortunate. Townsend's been microwing elsewhere on the field of battle. Can't really blame them. There's a lot going on. Light horse charged in to aid these Celtic warriors to break these Thorax swords. I'm sure once they're gone, they're going to go after these Gallic hunters. Only have 37 kills, and oh god, they're out of ammo. They only have 37 kills and they're out of ammo. How? How is that possible? How did that happen? Okay, it's Lancers charging into the slingers here, getting them out of there. Even though they only had 60 kills, they legitimately could have been out of ammo. And now They almost got pinned in there. I would have turned around with the other tribal warrior. But the Playas Lancer Jet is going to get caught, and that might be the end of Masilla. So we're looking at a 1-for-1 so far. Masilla and Arverni are basically, I mean, Arverni's like basically an off-the-field battle. They don't really count anymore. But they're doing a good enough job, actually, of tying up Carthage. They did, I mean, granted, they didn't do like a lot of damage to Carthage, but I feel like they did enough where it will end up mattering. Mattering? Well, where it will matter in the long run. Mattering. Mattering is not a word, Richter, you idiot. You fool of a toque. Looks like Carthage is picking up the slack where Masilla failed, trying to hold back the Oathsworn and tribal warriors and Thracian Peltest. These guys are kind of nasty, actually. Libyan infantry, and what do we got? Iberian swords, Scutari are gone, and Sam Knights, yeah. Sam Knights are losing to the tribal warriors. Wow, the tribal warriors are actually way better, huh? Melee attack's not as good, but literally everything else is. Better charge bonus, better weapon damage, better armor, better melee defense. Yeah, tribal warriors are just absolutely disgusting across the board. It's nuts. A lot of people tend to spam them too. I saw a YouTube video show on it recently where he covered a siege battle and someone picked Tylus and they didn't do like an all tribal warrior spam, and he was extremely thrilled. Honestly, I can't blame him. You know, I mean, it's unfortunate because like that's like kind of all they get. Same with the Pergamon too. You usually see just the game of spears out the ass, and I legitimately I'm guilty of that as well. But sometimes you see people and they just play the faction completely differently. Actually, I have a replay that's been sitting in my bank for a while now, one of my own, that, again, Joe Onnit actually covered a while ago, where I played on defense with a guy who played as Pergamon and, like, went full-on Galatian sword build and, like, triple silver chevron them up. It's pretty insane. Anyway, looks like Tylus and Carthage are doing attacking Carthage are doing a pretty good job. Sparta is still kind of contained. What happened? Still have their pikes. Hopefully Carthage is not out of ammo just yet. Doesn't look like he is, thankfully, although this Cretan archer does have 144 kills. 114 rather, and they're out of ammo, unfortunately. Now it seems like they're trying to break through here as much as they can, so that it'll force the pikes to have to shift and meet. So now these heavy horse should just be charging into these Cretans. Here's the Sparta, only 43 guys left. Sam Knight, yeah, these pikes are just sitting there. I mean, they ain't got nothing else that they can do really. Does Tylus have any of his light horse left? Ooh, he does, but they're getting routed. That's unfortunate. They might come back, though. If these light horse come back, then that would be a good time to go after Sparta's archers. But at the moment, it looks like they're just trying to deal with this blob here. Ooh, 9 minutes and 20 seconds left. I'm not sure who's going to win this. Bounce power looks like slightly in the defender's favor. But I think now that these 3 units here from Tylus are freed up, it might shift the balance of power quite a bit. Thracian Warriors losing 94 kills, only 47 guys left. They're starting to rout, unfortunately. Back over here. Looks like he moved the pikes. Had Heroes of Sparta engage, but Carthage snuck in a depleted unit of Balearic Slingers and now firing into the rear of the pikes. That's great. Oh no, but his Samnites are starting to break. That's unfortunate. Carthage's general is dead. Or attacking Carthage. What about defending Carthage? No, his general's still alive. And Masilla is still in the fight. Doesn't say that the general is dead. Doesn't mean that he's still hanging around, though. Carthage's general, yeah, they're just hanging out. They're vibing. Got some breaking going on from tribal warriors. 257 kills. And they decide to stop wavering. Got another unit of tribal warriors coming to aid, attacking Carthage here. Going to charge into the back of these Royal Spartans. Pikes have been shifted once again to plug up the gap over here. And Carthage says, fuck it, we're just going to go the other way. Let's see, these guys are out of ammo. That's unfortunate.
Get your shields up!
Royal Spartan's going to start taking... Oh no, these tribal warriors are, yeah, getting focused down, something fierce. But, you know, while Sparta was being contained, Tylus and attacking Carthage, manhandled defending Carthage and Massilia. Massilia, I don't know. One or the other. And they're not going to last much longer here, guys. Look at that. We got some serious breaking going on over here. Once they're gone, then it'll be the Carthaginian hoplites that'll probably break next. And then they'll start capping the cap circle. I don't think the attackers have any ammo left, though. That's the problem. And not that you know, obviously you can deal with pikes even if you don't have ammo, but it just becomes a little bit more difficult. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Break them. Get these Scutari and Iberian. I'm surprised that the Iberians have been hanging on as long as they have. 115 kills though. 16 now. It's pretty surprising. And there they go. Now we're going to see the hoplites disappear. They're going to start to cap the capture circle, but it's forcing Sparta to readjust troops. He really doesn't have a lot left. He just has what, Royal Spartans. Here's a Sparta with 444 kills. Holy shit. And another here's a Sparta. And then his archers, who they are out. They are out. And those guys are out too. I just got a glimpse of them before they disappeared. So now we're lining up. I feel like Carthage over here has given up. Maybe the player dropped out of the game, because this is like typical AI stuff going on over here, where they're just like, yeah, we're just gonna hang out over here. You can fight on your own. So Royal Spartan. Oh, look at that. Going after Tylus' general and then getting rear charged by living infantry for a second. Pikes moving forward. Yeah, pull back, pull back. 332 kills for these gracious elves. Nice job. We're gonna charge in. Get a nice side charge from tribal warriors. Pikes are out of position. This might bode well for the tribal warriors, at least initially, to get a couple kills off. And now we got the Rachel Peltis charging in. Here's a Sparta going up against some mercenary noble fighters. Yeah, these guys are going to win. I would maybe pop Headhunt just to get them out of here quicker. I mean, there's only 13 of them, but They're heroes of Sparta. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm laying down? Spartan general's starting to break. There go the pikes. This looks like it might be the end here. Guys, don't forget, if you like what you are seeing here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that cool YouTube stuff. Helps the channel out, and as I've stated many times before, it fills the hole in my empty heart, and it makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Alright, so Cap Circle is being captured, and yeah, Carthage had to have dropped. Whether he quit out of frustration or he lost connection, it's one or the other. I'm just going to fast forward a wee bit here and see what happens. They might just cap it. Honestly, I don't really blame them if that's what they end up doing. Sparta's not doing anything. I mean, shit, just, you know, charging the archers. They're not going to do anything, but fight to the last man, you know? Tyler's going to attack. Can't really blame him. I mean, this is an easy dub. Easy dub. Just to take on the computer that's not going to go and attack back in any way, shape, or form. Sparta is... What, are you trying to save your archers? Get out of here. Let's do regular speed. Braking, braking, braking. Come on, just route already, please. Stop wavering and just route. "25 seconds of routing. Or wavering, rather. Speed it up. Come on, man. Oh, I forgot to take a screenshot. Son of a bitch. That's alright. And replay. Alright. So we'll start with Dianaeve. I don't know. 1,122 kills, 95 for his gen, 60 for his ballista, 44 for the heavy horse, 43, 83, 13, and 38 for his Gallic hunters, and then 7 for his chosen spears, and then 196, 109, 87, 117, 33, 57, and 61, 19 for the chosen swords, and then 60 for the naked warriors. Mr. Zippo with 1,634 kills, 99 for his gen, 56 for his Balearics, 14 and 64 for his Cretans, 18 for his Carthaginian hoplites, 0 and 0 for the Libyan hoplites. I really don't like, unless you just like had extra money and you just was like, I want to fill out my roster, then I can understand that. 255, 128, 38, and 64 for the Libyan infantry. 90, 68, and 51 for the Gallic warriors, 94 and 16 for the Iberian swords, and then 181 for the noble fighters, 80, 102, and 116 for the Samnites. Then Emperor Kandikatsu with 3,454 kills. 624 kills for his Oathsworn. Holy fucking shit. 157 for his ballista, 20 and 116 for the light horse, 160, 187, 59 for his slingers, 347 for his Thracian peltasts, 0, 0, and 49 for the Celtic warriors, 133 for the Thracians, 289, 103, 196, 282, 115, 100, 316, and 201 for his tribal warriors. 624. I don't think in any of the replays, in any of the games that I've played online, or in any other video that I have seen by other Total War youth, I legitimately do not think that I have ever seen a single unit, get this many kills. This is, like, ludicrous. He, like, I'm legitimately speechless. It's fucking insane, man. 624 kills. Insanity. Shit. All right. Crapura 42. 2,419 kills. Shit. I'm still, wow, dumbfounded, man. I'm like, fuck. All right. 164 for the Heroes of Sparta. 143, 173, 299, and 139 for his archers. Really well done there. 149, 145, 56, and 139 for the Spartan Hoplites. 451 for his Heroes of Sparta. He came close. He was like trailing right behind. Shit. 51 and 84 for his Pikes, and then 257 and 169 for the Royal Spartans. Jonesy with 2,174 kills, 60 for his Gen, 159 for the Slingers, 107, 120, and 136 for the Cretans, 137, 144 for the Carthaginian Hoplites, 65 for the Libyan Hoplites, 115, 101, and 159 for the Libyan Infantry. Oh, a lot of Iberian swords, huh? 10, 95, 118, and 44 for the Iberian Swords, 63 for the Sandlight, and then 77, 264, and 201 for the Scutari. And then here it is, Cernunos. I don't know. If I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize. 1,440 kills, 167 for his general, 95 for the Slingers, 19, 30, and 38 for the Gallic Hunters. That's unfortunate. 50, 20, 30, and 62 for his Axe Warriors, 143 and 98 for the Celtic Warriors, and then 37, 80, and 154. Nice. That's really good, actually, for a Thurio Spear unit. And then 24, 82, 140, 40, and 131. 624 for a single unit. Unfucking believable. And well done. Holy shit. Guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this one. I know I did, especially with this astounding discovery of 624 unit men killed by one unit. Fuck. Shit. Oh, wow. All right. Well, yeah, we'll see you all in the next one. Like I said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do that cool stuff. And, yeah, have a good one, guys. Have a good day. I can't believe I'm blanking right now on my goodbye that I say consistently in all of my videos. Have a good one, guys. Day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are, just have a good one. Peace out.